Breathe in Space contains mature content such as substance abuse, sexual situations, and violence. Additional sensory contact warnings can be found in the show notes.
I ain't got no home to go to, ain't got nothing to sell, but my stars will never leave me, even when I'm sold to hell. I was born under a blue sky.
You know what we should do? We should rob a bank.
Excuse me?
I said we should rob a bank.
Right, of course. And this is a notion that's come to you just this minute, is it?
It's been developing for a while now.
Oh, I see. May I ask why?
'Cause you and me, 'cause I know we could.
Oh, well, much as I appreciate the vote of confidence, a bank robbery isn't something one just decides to do on an impulse, much less an intoxicated
No. See, I have a plan.
Oh, of course you do.
And it's good.
Oh, well, in that case.
I wanted to say something to you.
More serious than the bank heist. Ooh, I'm suddenly filled with apprehension.
Bridger, we've been working together a long time now, and we make good partners, I think. I mean, we do good work, well, together, and we get along well, too. You're a good guy, a great guy, but we haven't ever talked about, I mean, what are we?
Oh, hey, what are you drinking?
What? Starshine and cranberry?
Oh, a Luna Cosmo. Absolutely delightful. Markey, if you'd be so kind to give us 2 Luna Cosmos, please. Right, you were talking about bank robbery.
Yeah, I've been reading up on historic robberies, and I know there's untapped potential in reproducing. Like I said, I have a plan, but seriously, can we talk?
We are. As far as I'm aware, that's what we're doing. We're talking.
You know what I mean, about us, what we are.
Historic robberies. Oh, I'm so impressed.
Bridger.
Look, while I'm eager to hear this good plan of yours, this great plan of yours, can we keep it till the morning? Because I was promised an evening of celebration, and I am currently 3 drinks behind. Markey, 2 more, please. To 3 years of successful partnership.
Bridger.
Happy anniversary, Mick.
Happy anniversary, Bridger.
So, tell me about this plan of yours.
Does that mean that this time I lead the mission?
Oh, there's a thought and not a chance in hell.
You fool with that bracket one more time, it's going to break clean off. It won't. What are you trying to do anyway? Didn't need fixing. The couplings are all loose. Are they now? Yes. Ah, told you. Damn it. All right, what's wrong? Nothing. Ain't nothing. You've been jumpy as a Mercurian cricket since we dropped that shipment on Charlico. It's nothing. Just, The Marion is a Bronco Buster, and we're making her haul cargo like a freighter. Hey, hauling's good, clean, legal work. It's a shame to Herschel's memory. I thought you wanted to stay on the right side of the law from now on. I do. But what? I didn't think legal would be so boring. Well, now, you saying you want to do some crime? Of course not. Maybe just a little crime? Don't sound so sure about it. Gasto, I don't want to hurt anyone. When have you known me to do a thing like that? I know. But I just... You worry. Not as much as I used to. All right. Do you have any leads on a crime we can commit? Yes. How do you feel about robbing a bank?
How did you say you knew this guy?
I told you. We were part of the same theatre company.
Well, technically you said, together we trod the boards, fellow thespians among a troupe of the finest ever to bring the bard to the stars. And I thought you were joking.
Oh. Well, I never joke.
I just cannot imagine you as an actor.
How dare you?
Well, a Shakespearean actor. He is the bard, isn't he? I remember almost nothing about Terran history.
He is indeed. Okay, so the players are a different sort of troupe. Exceptional actors, of course, but the director is rather known for collecting individuals accompanied by certain, let's call it baggage, and helping them dispose of it discreetly.
What do you, Oh, I see. So, what kind of baggage did you have then?
And there he is. Devon!
Martin?
Oh, I haven't heard that name in an age. It's Bridger now.
Gasto. And this is Anse, my partner.
Partner, eh?
Pleased to meet you.
Mikhail Kane. Nice to meet you. What happened to Francis?
Mick here has a plan for the proposed endeavour, and I hear you have a target. We've taken a room here. Shall we adjourn to continue this discussion there?
What in the Golden Rings of Saturn is a seed bank?
A seed bank is a place where seeds are stored to preserve genetic diversity for the future. Most seed banks are fully insulated against vacuum with multiple backup HVAC systems, not to mention being hot, cold, radiation, and bomb-proof. They're generally kept at low humidity and in cold conditions in order to preserve the seeds and allow them to germinate when they are needed. Usually, they're intended to help perpetuate edible plant lines in the event of a major disaster, so that humans continue to have long-term viability as a species.
And it's worth robbing?
Well, yes.
Why?
It's a corporate seed bank.
Which changes what?
Mick, do you have any idea how much heirloom tomato seeds go for on the open market?
No?
Here, take a look at this. They're worth more than some actual heirlooms.
These prices are for seeds.
Tomato seeds.
Propagatable tomato seeds.
Well, and
Red Planet rubies have got the genomic patents for 3/4 of the kinds of tomatoes grown in the system. And they've got all of them locked down with Gerts.
Genetic use restriction technology. One seed grows one plant and then dies without making any more.
So, if you want to grow a Jezero giant anywhere from Gandy to Luna, you gotta buy from them.
And you have to buy again the next time.
oh,
Now, the RPR Heritage Holding Facility is where they stockpile the originals, the ones that'll breed true.
You plant a hydroponic bay's worth of these beauties. The fruit of a mere half-dozen plants provides enough material to reseed the following cycle, and it takes the corporation out of the loop. No more payments.
well, all right, but why bother stealing something that has to be resold to turn a profit when we could rob a, actual bank?
Well, there ain't no kind of money that's worth something everywhere. We steal cash, we're still gonna have to flip it into local. Or wash it so it don't smell. And goods is a sight easier to wash than cash.
Hey, Rager, can I talk to you for a minute?
Of course, dear.
Over here?
Fine. What is it?
Okay, this plan sounds great and all, but who the hell are these guys, really?
I told you. They're a former associate and apparently his partner.
Rager, could you, for 1 minute, stop playing an angle and actually tell me the truth?
Mick, I have told you the truth. If you refuse to believe me, I don't know what more I can say to convince you.
Oh. And you trust them?
With my life. I have worked alongside Gasto, in some exceedingly tense situations, and come out the other side no worse for wear. I have absolute confidence that he will not lead us astray.
What about the other one? He seems shifty.
Well, who amongst us is not shifty?
Bridger.
Yes, the partner of my compatriot also falls within my circle of trust.
If you're sure.
Sweetheart, relax. I am absolutely certain that this mission will play out with no more than the usual amount of unexpected complications and risks.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Now, may we please rejoin the planning of our criminal endeavor?
Fine, but if anything goes wrong, I am not going back to rescue them.
Sorry, Mr. Smith. I'm not seeing you on our clearance list.
Now, you know that's Smith. S-M-Y-T-H, not Smith, S-M-I-T-H.
Yes, sir. I'm not seeing that name either.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Let me see. I may be listed under Hydroglow Hydroponics. I work for them, you see. I am their #1 sales rep in the entire European district.
Still no, sir.
But I confirmed my security clearance not 2 days ago with, what was their name, stationed on the orbital. Attractive, dark hair, nice smile. We had a lovely conversation.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar, sir.
You've never met your coworkers?
The security orbital is kept secure, for obvious reasons.
Well, that's just terrible. Isolating you here away from normal human interaction, even with your coworkers.
I couldn't say, sir.
Had I known you were so deprived, I would have done more to ease your plight. Brought a wider selection of... But you must at least talk to them. Security. The gentleman that cleared me had such a distinct voice. Something about it really stuck with me.
Ruskin?
Yes, of course, Ruskin. I should have made a note. Forget my head if it weren't attached.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, he did fail to document your clearance.
Well, that is a shame. I suppose there's nothing to be done. I understand that you have no control over the list. Bet you get plenty of folks who think you do, though, right?
Unfortunately.
I had a job like yours myself as a much younger man. Customers pile the blame on you, and you don't even get a Christmas bonus. You really are being asked to work in abominable conditions.
Ain't even like the pay is good.
You know, we have 1 or 2 openings at Hydroglow. Not listed on public feeds, of course. You have to know someone.
Yeah?
And you know me now.
Yeah?
Well, if you're sure Ruskin forgot to write down our appointment.
Please call our central office to reschedule.
Oh, of course. And I'll be sure to tell them that you were a consummate professional. And think about what I said about the job opening. Remember, it's John Smith. Jonsmyth.
Thank you, sir.
It's just a shame that these will go to waste. But I understand. Again, most gracious, thanks for your help, Mix.
Avitus.
You are appreciated, Mix Avitus. But I do hate to waste such a lovely charcuterie board. But the list is the list.
Charcuterie?
Oh, yes. Hydroglow really pulled out all the stops. Ganymedian garlic olives, Martian vacuum-cured beef, 400-day portobellos, even fresh-dipped Luna hamdingers. Lord knows I can't eat it all. Terribly sad to see it sent to waste reclamation.
Wait just a minute, please, sir.
Oh, what's a title between fellow working folk? Call me John.
That is... Food waste is, taken very seriously by, Red Planet Rubies.
Well, I am glad to hear it.
And that is, they would not want me to be a party to that.
Oh?
We could maybe make a small exception and let you in.
No, oh no, Mix Avitus, no! I would not want to put your job at risk.
Appreciate that, but as long as we don't let you in the vault, can't see nothing wrong with you coming into the foyer.
Well, if you're sure.
Yeah, come on in. Osvalda and I have been here almost a year open year and ain't got no more than a whiff of the goods you reps bring in.
Well, then I think it's about time you did, friend.
It's been a long time.
Not even 2 hours?
How long should it take to conduct a visual sweep of security?
Well, given the size of the room and assuming a standard security layout, Bridger should have been able to scope the place out within a few minutes. But he's a professional, so he's probably taking time to really lock the details down in his mind. Not to mention, he's got to pull the guards, which means he'll have to make small talk with them.
We know he likes to talk.
Which is bound to add some time, so 2 hours seems completely reasonable. Unless something happened.
Well, we can be sure that he hasn't been made yet. Because if he had, the Marian's comm scanner would have notified us that a blackline alarm was being sent out.
Like that one?
Exactly. Oh.
Shit.
Damn. I really hope this job would go smooth.
Do any of them?
Right. Well,
Then, is it time to put Plan B into effect?
I guess so. We did catch the black line that's in.
Of course. Gasto got the Marion in precisely the right spot.
And Anse here's had our computer scanning for messages since we parked her.
There is something ironic about the fact that I'm using more of what I know about Yukon's internal systems after I got fired than I did when I worked for him. We're just lucky RPR Holdings never bothered to upgrade.
And that Anse ain't meant a ship he couldn't sweet talk into doing what he wants.
Thank you very much. And yes, we intercepted the message from the surface to the security orbital well within the 3.7 second delay.
Right. Then Plan B is a go.
Gasto, are you sure that you want to do this?
Sure, I'm sure. Besides, you're either you gonna be able to pass her security?
All right, but
Just be careful. I know.
Just stick to the plan.
Go in, scoop up the criminal, and of course, the evidence.
bring them both back to the ship.
And we all fly away before anyone figures out what happened.
RBR Heritage Holding Facility, please state your name and passphrase.
Security. Gotta ping off the silent alarm. Everything okay in there?
Name and passphrase, please.
Ruskin. Fence 58, Necessity 4, Insure 11, Yesterday 7, Verb 95.
You're Ruskin?
Yep.
You aren't what I was expecting. From your voice.
Oh, sorry. Seems pretty quiet. Y'all did trigger the alarm?
We did.
Well, what's the problem?
This way. We can discuss the situation when we are inside the bank itself.
Sure.
He's security.
Yep, Officer Ruskin.
Ruskin.
It's what he says. Security Officer Ruskin, this is Osvalda. I'm Avitus.
Hey there.
We've got him locked up in the seed vault. Let me cycle it. Osvalda, explain the situation.
So, you had a break-in?
No.
Stick up?
No.
Bomb threat?
No.
You did ping security.
Yep.
Why?
Attempted robbery.
Caught him trying to sneak by security then.
No. Walked up to the door.
The hell?
Right. Cocky motherfucker.
Have to be.
There, that's him. Said his name was John Smith.
Right, good one.
Smooth talked his way in. Thought we'd just let him walk out with a pocket full of proprietary company property. Like we wouldn't get suspicious of a Hydro rep wanting to get up close and personal with the vault. Caught him red-handed, slipping seeds into his pocket, and he tried to buy us off with a pile of leftovers.
Hey, I know you're not disparaging my Ganymedian garlic olives. And it was not a bribe. It was an offer of material solidarity from one worker to another. An overture towards a potential alliance, and evidence of my exceedingly positive feelings towards all who labor while another profits.
And fancy talker, this one.
Right? Mr. Smith's got some big ideas about solidarity and the IWM. Why don't you tell your friend here what you told me about the union?
Friend, I've never seen that person before in my life.
What?
I said, I have never seen this person before.
Well, now, that's a mighty strange. Ain't it strange, Osvalda?
Yep. Strange.
Strange and interesting. Real interesting. Right, Osvalda?
Yep.
Well, we got what we need. Bring him out and I'll take it from here.
You can get him.
You sure? Thought you had to be cleared to go into the vault.
Well, you're not going rummaging, just grabbing a prisoner.
Right. Got it. Hey!
Osvalda, lock the door.
What the hell? Let me out. I'm securing.
Comms on the wall by the door.
I said, let me out.
Nah, I don't think I will.
I'm security.
Are you now? 'Cause I think...
What?
It's just that our Mr. Smith said he ain't never seen you before, didn't he, Osvalda?
Right.
And I ain't.
But lest I misremember, and I don't think I do, you also said you had a nice chat with Officer Ruskin while they cleared you for security. He said that, right, Osvalda?
Yep.
Yes, sure. I spoke with them. Your point is... Ruskin.
Exactly.
Well, I have been found out. Well, this is a deeply unfortunate turn of events. I will go to my fate with dignity and...
Shut up. Lies all the way down. What do you expect? He's a con. Like I said, unlock him and we'll stop wasting your O2.
Hang on, I ain't done.
Oh, does the genius detective have another brilliant conclusion to share with the class?
I said shut up. Now, I ain't met Ruskin before, and neither has Osvalda here. Have you, Osvalda?
Nope.
It's the first time I've been down here.
But I have talked to him.
Bound to have.
And so is Osvalda. Right, Osvalda?
Yep.
And Mr. Smith's a fucking scammer, but he did get one thing right. Ruskin. He's got a real distinct voice. Right, Osvalda?
Yep. Real distinct.
You know, comm interference can change a lot.
Yeah, first I was thinking maybe it's just comm interference. Can change a lot about a voice coming through a speaker.
Right. What's the problem?
But more you talk, the more I get to thinking, interference will mess up a voice right enough. Adds all sorts of junk you ain't gotta hear face to face.
Like I said.
So, I figured, get him in the vault, and have him talk through the comm, like you are. What do you think, Osvalda? He sound like Ruskin?
No, you don't.
Exactly. You don't sound nothing like Mr. Security Guard Ruskin. So what I want to know is, who the fuck are you? And unless you give me an answer I like, you're gonna stay in there with him until the real security patrol shows up.
Well, shit.
Well, shit indeed.
You're making me tense.
You were already tense.
Fine, you're making me more tense. Oh my god, could you sit down or something?
If I sit down, I will start thinking about everything that could possibly be going wrong down there, and that will make me tense.
And this is you calm. Okay, seriously, if you don't stop, I am going to lose my mind. Thank you. Seriously? Alright, let's... I don't... Okay, sure, why not? How did you two meet?
What?
You and your partner, how'd you meet?
Oh. Well, he tried to rob me. He tried to rob Herschel and I.
He what?
He stuck us up to steal our Broncos. We were on the drive, the Saturnian drive, my friend and I. Gasto and his boss tried to rob us.
Tried to rob you?
Well, it didn't work.
Guess not. So, he tried to rob you, then what?
He said he'd help me fly the Marion back in. I'd need help if I wanted to keep the load of Broncos, if I gave him a cut of the profit. I didn't want to at first, but he was right. He knew about a place that does off-market ore processing. They paid better rates, so we sold there.
Off-market?
It was not illegal. Well, it wasn't entirely illegal, and it didn't hurt anybody. And then we were stuck on Raven Station for 2 months after the solar storm, and, well...
And you just sort of got used to having each other around.
Yes, exactly. How did you know?
I've gotten used to having Bridger around, too. But I think he's on his way out the door.
I'm really quite annoyed about all this, you know?
Yeah, well, I ain't exactly pleased myself.
Oh, yes, sure. But, given that this is entirely your fault, I rather think I have more right to the emotion.
How are you figuring that?
What, that my annoyance is more legitimate, or that you were to blame for this outcome?
That one.
Well, you were the one who conducted reconnaissance and obtained the information used to build our cover IDs. It seems to me that you should have communicated information as vitally important to said cover IDs as the name of the god you would be impersonating. Yet, for some reason, you did not pass that fact along. Given that I did not have that critical data, it was all but inevitable that I was going to misspeak and give the game away. Honestly, it really is quite an unconscionable error from one who was so self-assured in their ability to carry out this crime.
Ain't a crime.
I'm sorry, what?
I said it ain't a crime.
Oh, my word. How in the golden rings of Saturn have you come to that conclusion?
Taking something from someone who's got too much and giving it to those that don't got enough ain't a crime.
Really now? And tell me, gentlefolk, is that how you see it as well?
You talking to us?
Oh, yes, I am indeed. My associate asserts that the venture in which he and I were engaged was not, in fact, crime. Given that your employers have more than they need, while we, presumably, do not.
Stealing's a crime?
Exactly! And it remains a crime, regardless of the economic standing of the individual being stolen from, exactly as I said.
Only under the existing capitalist economic model.
What?
What? Theft from the rich is a crime under capitalism, but it could be argued that in an economy built around redistribution of wealth, the act of taking away an oversupply of resources from one individual and reallocating them to one with an undersupply is, rather than a criminal act, the correct behavior both morally and procedurally.
The fuck are you talking about, Osvalda?
It's a crime.
Right.
There! Precisely as I said. You cannot argue that the criminality in that...
God damn. Do you ever shut up?
On occasion.
Well, hold on to that boyfriend of yours, because ain't no way you're finding someone else will put up with being talked to death.
Mick is not...
That what happened to Francis? Got sick of your yammering and took off?
We agreed to part ways. Step back, please.
Right. You mean things started to get serious and you got cold feet.
I did not get cold feet.
Mick know about her? Or Charlie? Or Travis? You know about any of them?
It hasn't come up.
Right. Guess it don't matter. He's real fond of you. Said you've been together a couple of years now. Things are getting serious. So must be about time for you to jump ship.
I am not going to jump
ship. Sure you are. Don't bullshit me. I know you. And it ain't gonna work.
Shut up and get away from me.
Hey, you in there. Cool it.
It's what you do. Make them fall in love with you, and then when they start thinking about what comes next, you break their heart and take off because you can't stand to be tied down.
Step back. That is not how I treat people.
I've seen you with Travis and Charlie, and now you're going to do the same damn thing to poor old Mick.
Mick is different.
Oh, sure he is.
It isn't... I feel...
Mm-hmm. It's fine. I ain't judging.
But I don't... I mean, I do,
I said cool it.
Just hope you own up and tell him he don't mean nothing soon, because he's in deep.
Don't touch me.
Will if I wanna.
He means something.
Right.
Do not fucking touch me again.
Oh, stop it, goddammit.
He means something to me.
What then? I told you.
If I have to come in there...
Keep your goddamn hands to yourself or else...
You'll what?
Stop it off. Damage. Fuck, Osvalda, hit the fire suppression.
Come on.
Why?
Why what?
Why would Bridger be on his way out the door?
I just think he is, I guess.
Oh. Alright. Why do you think that?
What do you mean?
Well, people decide things about other people based on what they've seen them do. But sometimes the things that they think don't actually make sense based on what they've seen. Or they do make sense, but they also make sense in another way. So, what have you seen him do?
Oh. I don't know. He's distant, I guess. And he won't talk about it. Us. At all. Ever. It's been 3 years, and every time I even try to bring up how he feels, what we are, he doesn't even shut me down. He just ignores it. Acts like I didn't say anything at all. He doesn't... I don't need him to feel. I like him. And I like working with him. I'm completely fine with however he feels, but we just dance around and pretend there isn't this enormous question right there in the middle, which must mean that he doesn't feel that way about me, which is fine, but I need him to tell me that and not keep acting like we're together, romantically together, if we're just partners.
Oh. Alright. What if...
What the...
It's another alarm. From the surface.
Were we expecting them to trigger another alarm?
No. Something's gone wrong.
Something else.
Oh no.
What?
They're calling in a security pickup. For 2 people.
Oh no.
Got good news for you boys.
You found a suitably large waste reclamation facility into which you plan to deposit yourself and your associate.
Haha, funny. Gonna really miss those jokes of yours.
I take that to mean we are finally being released from this illegal detention.
Rangers just touched down. You're gonna be their problem now.
Thank God.
Awful cheerful for someone's gonna spend the next 10 years on diatoma.
Oh, believe me. Anything is preferable to another night locked in a 5-meter square box with him, but without adequate bathing facilities.
You saying I stink?
Yes, that is indeed the implication I'm seeking to communicate.
Well, you ain't exactly so sweet yourself.
But I, at least, attempted to bathe. You have done nothing but sit in your own effluvia.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Has it not already been exceedingly well demonstrated that I do not follow your orders?
Go to hell.
Oh, I would venture to say that after a 4-day imprisonment with you, while waiting the long arm of the law, I have already been there.
If I hear one more word out of you, I'm gonna knock you upside.
Can it bowl for you, or I'll turn on the fire suppression system again.
Please do.
God damn, but I am so fucking sick of hearing y'all talk. I'll be glad as hell to see the back of both of y'all.
You do realize that you are not required to spend any time with us at all over the past 4 days. You could have, at any time, unlocked the vault, and we would have removed ourselves from the premises.
And miss out on the bounty Osvalda and I got coming? No way. Let him in, Osvalda, and check their IDs. Marshals, thank you for taking the time to come all this way yourself. We know it is outside your typical patrol jurisdiction.
Ranger's jurisdiction is anywhere crimes are carried out. We are proud to answer the call of others, upholding the law.
We've been after these two for a long time.
Saw the wanted posters. Gotta say, kinda surprised they're a team. Sure seems like they can't stand each other.
Yes. Never underestimate the acting skill of a criminal.
Where are you keeping them?
Over there.
Some serious security you got there. Holding cell?
No, ma'am. It's the seed vault.
Huh. Why'd you lock them in there? Not worried they'll pocket something?
We considered that possibility, ma'am, and intend to perform a thorough search prior to releasing them into your custody.
Like hell you are.
That one's got a temper. The vault's the most secure location at the bank, and it has an independent fire suppression system that can fully transition the internal atmo in 1.8 seconds. If they'll start to get too rowdy, bang, we slip in some CO2 and knock them out.
That is really quite resourceful. Have you considered applying to the marshals? A mind like yours would be uniquely suited to it.
I thought about it, sir, but then I got the job here and just never got around to it.
It is never too late to begin to pursue one's dream, young man. Whatever that dream may be.
The prisoners?
Oh, yeah, let me.
Tevin Legrand, Martin Bogdanov.
What? You? How?
By my authority as a marshal of the system, you are under arrest for robbery, attempted robbery, extortion, money laundering, and multiple counts of counterfeiting currency. You will be taken into marshal custody to await trial. Hands behind your back.
Port, after all this time, Curse the fates that allowed this to happen! Ow!
Do you have any weapons or dangerous objects on your person?
Go to hell.
Pat him down.
You'd best. With individuals as dangerous as these, caution is always warranted. I've confirmation of prisoner transfer to your terminal. If you could please sign.
There?
Precisely. And there. And thank you.
We've got it from here. Thank you for your assistance in apprehending these two. They've caused more trouble around the system than you could possibly imagine.
Unless I miss my guess, you two will see your name in the feeds in a few days.
Yeah?
Yes, I think it very likely.
Wait.
Yes?
I didn't search them.
Of course. My apologies for the oversight.
Yeah, I take my employer's security very seriously, sir.
Good man.
Is this entirely necessary? I'm not so stupid as to attempt to steal under the nose of the very Rangers. And despite the appearance to the contrary, neither is my associate.
Shut up and stand still. They're clean.
See? As I told you.
Zip it, Con. Good?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Of course. Just doing my job.
And now we will take our leave. The diligence with which you carry out your duty has been noted, Mix Avitus. Beer! Your performance was, as always, stellar. I shall have to remember to add Surly Law Enforcement Officer to the list of roles at which you excel.
Thanks. You, however, nearly gave us away with your florid prose.
Florid? I prefer to think of my manner of speech as poetic.
I don't recall Rangers ever being described as poetic.
Everyone is a poet, deep down. I simply bring it to the surface.
Sorry, hate to interrupt, but...
Oh, of course. Hang on.
Gerst, Via. Appreciate the rescue.
And, as always, your timing was perfection.
Didn't expect to see you two walk in that door. Real nice surprise.
Tell me about it. Such a surprise, I nearly forgot myself. How did you end up here, by the by? Last I heard, the players were touring out past Saturn.
We were indeed, but as has long been established, once one has been welcomed to our merry troop, they will always be our friend and ally.
Sure, but how'd you hear we were jammed up?
Well, we received a communique and heartfelt plea from your
partner, Comms.
Right, of course he did.
You've got quite a friend in Mr. Kane.
What? Mick Colt?
Oh. Huh.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Gasto, I was so worried.
It weren't nothing.
You got arrested.
Rent-a-cops can't arrest no one. I got detained.
Well, you were going to be arrested.
Sure, but I wasn't, was I?
You would have been.
But I wasn't. Come here.
Ranger?
Mick,
I'm glad to see that you're all right.
Yeah. You... Thank you. For contacting Gerst and the others.
The way you talked about him seemed like they'd be good at getting people out of a tight spot.
I didn't... I hadn't realised you knew them. Or about them? Or at least knew enough about them to think to con them.
Yeah, well, I listen to you.
Mick, I want to tell you...
Thanks. A lot. When I conned, I was hoping you'd be close by. I really didn't expect you to come so far out of your way. It's appreciated.
What is a mere 4 days mapped against the span of a life? Besides, we seldom have the chance to engage in such thrilling improvisation. Lex was crushed that we enlisted Ben to play the dispatch officer, coordinating with the fine gentlefolk at the seed bank, but I've assured him we'll find a comparable role in the future.
Still, Thank you.
You are sincerely welcome.
Well, this could have got a lot worse.
Any job you walk away from is a success.
Yeah. Just wish we had something to show for it.
Oh, I suppose that we didn't actually commit a crime then. If nothing actually got stolen.
Oh, it did.
What?
What?
Something got stolen.
What? Wait. The security officer, the chatty one, he searched you.
Right.
So, how?
Via, if you would.
Are those
the score?
Yep.
She took them off you. When she patted you down, she took them off you.
Via's real quick on the uptake.
Figured since you'd stuffed your pockets full of whatever it is, figured it had to be important. But what is it, anyway?
Seeds.
Oh, specifically, they are packages of propagatable and true breeding heirloom tomato seeds.
Oh! Tomatoes. Wonderful.
Wait. Sure, she took them from you, but how did you pocket them?
Oh, did you think I picked a fight with you for my health?
Picked a... Oh. The first day. When you said...
Yep. There's plenty of time before they gassed us.
So you were antagonizing me with whatever seemed most likely to sting.
Sure. It's true, though.
What?
What I said. It's true.
Give me a minute.
What are you talking about?
Reminding Bridger here you can't expect people to work out what you're doing unless you talk to them.
Oh. Yes, that is very difficult.
Sure, but we seem to be doing better for trying.
Well, if you think about it, I really think we could still improve.
So, the job was a success?
Yeah, guess it was.
We robbed a bank.
Another thing to cross off the to-do list.
So, do you have a buyer in mind? For the spoils?
Do we?
A couple leads, nothing serious.
As it happens, Bernard has recently reconnected with his family. I believe they'd be most interested in this particular commodity. I'm sure they could be counted on to offer an equitable price, although Ben would, of course, ask for some small compensation for facilitating this.
Marry me.
I'm sorry?
Oh, Gerst, no, you're wonderful, but no. Mick.
Oh.
Mick, marry me.
What?
We should get married. I want to get married. To you, not Gerst.
What the hell are you talking about? This isn't funny. Get up. Stop joking around.
I thought we'd established by now, Mick. I never joke.
Oh.
Mick. I am an actor. I am a con artist. And I am a crook. I have lied to people so often about who I really am that I'm not even sure if I know anymore. When the most recent version of myself gets tedious or starts to feel too connected, I discard it and create a new one. Bridger, I am connected to you.
And you're ready to become someone else. I can tell this was
No,
coming.
No, listen. Don't. That's the point. We're connected. And I like it. I want to keep going. Like this. As Bridger. With you.
Mikhail Kane, would you do me the honor of making me an honest man?
No.
Right, okay, that's fine. I misunderstood. I thought this was what you wanted.
Bridger, there is no way I could turn you into an honest man, but I will marry you.
What? Really? Oh, Meg.
Congratulations! Felicitations, my sincere best wishes to you and your joint household.
Nice. Very nice.
Well, shit. I did not see that one coming. Hey, you want to get hitched too?
No, thank you.
Suits me. Ain't going nowhere.
Congratulations and felicitations to you as well. Now, Via. Oh, come, let us remove. The sight of lovers feedeth those in love. And as we, dear friend, are not in love, then we shall leave these pairs their wooing.
We shall.
If I don't have a wash and change of clothes soon, I'm gonna get real out of sorts. I stink.
I had decided that it was politer to not mention that.
Come on.
Let's go.
Hey, Bridger.
Yes, Beck?
If we're getting married, does that mean that I'm going to be in charge of half our missions?
Not a chance in hell.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Breathe in Space. This episode, Seed Money, was written and directed by Ash Seguinte and edited by Erik Seguinte.
Nick was voiced by M. German. Bridger is played by Vic Collins.
Gasto is voiced by Corvyn Appleby.
Anse is voiced by Quill Turner.
Avitus is voiced by Sam Stark.
Osvalda is voiced by Emma Laslett.
Gerst Carell is voiced by Interiority.
Villaverde Markey is voiced by Saph the Something.
Our theme, Blues for the Black, was composed by Michael Freitag with vocals by Jeremiah and lyrics by Scott Paladin. You can find links to learn more about our cast and crew in the show notes and all about our show at our website, breathingspace.lawofnames.com. Breathing Space is a Law of Names production.